Do all year round. Banga 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 banga, wanna leave the Congo on no 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 no. Oh no. Oh, I did mute it. Oh fucking hell. For a second I thought, did I not mute desktop audio earlier and it's been like repeating the entire time and no one fucking told me? No, it's been fine. Civilization. Nice bucket. Ah. Greetings, greetings, greetings.
No. Is she angry at me?
No, I don't think so.
Seeming angry.
I think it's just my curiosity.
Who's angry?
Mm.
Fair enough. I don't know if we've been formally introduced, by the way. Archibald Conrad at your service. You're Pumpkin, right?
Hello. Is you, Outrider?
Aye.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, properly. I think the last time we met was that business with, the hay.
I giving. Right?
What?
I giving, hey, respectfully and...
Oh, yes, you're getting it, indeed, and you got your permit, right? Indeed, excellent, excellent.
I listening to orders.
Excellent. Wonderful, indeed. I'm very thirsty, give me a moment.
Let us head east. Is Archibald present?
Aye.
Ma'am, very
Aye,
well.
Commander, aye. Shall we wait for Toblin?
Oh, anyways, quick small news. Because you're the not the ruler, but the Lord of Grey Watch.
Warden.
The Warden
Not
of
Lord.
Grey Watch. We have found 3 skeletons of the undead near thy castle.
Truly.
Oi, we had a big ritual and we had to destroy the bodies. But, you know, I figured I'd just let you know.
Is there something more we should know about it?
Oh, we think the thing be
What?
involved.
Is this
the Black
audio?
Stag.
What do you mean? Oh, I see what
Apparently
you mean.
his men, one of them
I
today
forgot
was
that.
attacked by such a skeleton and slain.
This is how Boren has died.
Oi, apparently.
Blimey!
That is an omen. A stag runs into the keep.
So
Oi.
let me get this straight. Rolling died, skeletons attacked. Did they attack Grey Watch itself, or their new encampment?
Apparently a new encampment. But... Oi. Anyways, I don't really know. Apparently others were attacked by the Black Stag afterward, so...
Do we need fire arrows or something to if they come upon us?
Oh, I mean, you can cut them down as long as they are no longer able to move. I mean, if you sever their limbs and such, you should be fine. But of course, they can reanimate. So we'd request if you have any bodies, either you try to burn them or you bring them to the church. We will dispose of them for the day.
Indeed. What if we
We
were
shall
to
do
pass
this.
them off the edge of the cliff as the bones shatter below? Would that be acceptable, or would they just come back?
They might come back,
I
pissed.
don't know.
Anyway,
Indeed.
Indeed.
Farewell, Walter.
I believe
Farewell.
so. I'm getting close as well. I'm just very, very tired. But
Well, shall we have one last talk? We can have it by
Aye,
the
aye.
pond,
Aye,
if
aye.
you wish.
yeah, we could do that. We could tell her and then wish her good night and not
I'm just gonna have a quick word with Isaac, alright?
Damn.
Isaac,
Archibald.
we're about to leave. We're about to set out. But yes, I wanted to say it's been an honor, my friend. And I'm no doubt we'll be in contact in the future regarding the smithy and supplies and that.
No, of course. As much as sad, but it's not like I'm going somewhere else, you know.
And you can always come and visit as well.
No, indeed. I'm sure we'll see each other.
Aye, indeed, my friend. Walk in warmth.
Yes, well, continue to grow as a person, Archibald. You're doing well. Really well.
As are you, Isaac. As are you. I wish you the best of luck, eh?
Yes, well.
All right. I shall go now before I cry.
Go ahead, before I do.
No, I just thought back into. I'm really tired. It's 8 a.m. You know, I just didn't realize. Thank you for letting me know, though. To be honest, because if you hadn't said that, Gear Senpai, I probably would have been like that for the rest of the fucking stream. But yeah, Tess Valkyrie, what's going on?
Great time too. For I met people along the way who we spoke to for 5 minutes and we carried on. And then I went, where am I?
Actually, I'm not gonna wheel my shield on the.
Very tired. Toblin has seek repose.
He did. He was stumbling on his feet almost. I don't know how much use he would be if he
He's
was
very
awake
unhappy,
still.
is he not?
I think maybe a little unhappy, a little confused. I don't know. Just a change. Change is a scary thing, hey?
I don't think it'll be as bad as he thinks. I think he'll find that plenty of people will come up and visit.
Here is my thing. If someone is not going to come visit us, they are not worth it anyways for you to go and seek them out.
I just had conversations. She said, I'll come visit. So I'm all right.
It will give others an excuse to leave the castle. I believe even the queen would take advantage of this excuse to ride out east.
Oh, I imagine at some point she will want to come have a look to see how we're doing.
Damn.
Should I make sure the post is up one final time?
Yes, of course. But if the... I hate killing the cougars.
We can leave them.
Can we look see if the cougars are there from a distance without catching their attention?
Yeah, but they'll be in the cave. Like, we can probably see them before they see us.
As long as they don't catch our scent, we should be fine.
Oh. Yep, they're definitely that.
Come on, let us go.
Yo, Promethean coming in with a raid. Much love, man. I have fucking loved today, dude. It's like sad, but at the same time, like happy. You know, like I'm excited. I'm really excited. I know it might be a little bit quiet, but I'm so excited for the future and to see. Like I think we're gonna have the like something to contend with over there. Like a lot more bandits. I hope that there's more scuffles and that. Yeah, bittersweet indeed. That's well put. For sure.
Oh, don't you just have that we sleep all over a gravel ground?
Whoops.
My heart aches for Dublin.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I truly believe it. I've spoken to him a little bit, and I think he's. I don't. Maybe there's other things going on with him. I don't know. It's not for me to say if whatever, or look into it even.
I should tell you something of Dublin.
Aye.
If he were to remain in the Vale, he would become the hand of the Queen. I'm sure of it.
It might. He probably would. Probably would.
May I inquire a question?
Make sure you drop me if you're gonna follow, guys. If you aren't already following,
Can I ask a
What is
question?
it?
show them some love.
Go on.
So,
Why
alright.
is he being?
Alright.
Oh, my horse is being a dildo.
Had the pack from Outriders, right?
Hey.
But, oh, alright, never mind.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish your fault.
But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
Well, but what
Well,
was the rest?
Finish the yes, assuming that we had
sorry.
left the Outriders. Go on,
Aye.
say it.
No, not you. I thought Isaac had.
Yes,
oh, Isaac.
yes.
Aye.
Right. So, right, but having Grey Watch as a station for the Outriders, that is still in the same duty as an Outrider, for you still patrol the east and you outride, and that is simply a station, right? So it is not taken away from your duty as an Outrider. This is your Outrider duty, to
Aye.
be in outside.
We've additional
So why is it to
duties
make
now.
or break for leaving, or is it simply just an excuse to not, adhere to whatever the future may bring?
We have been positioned as wardens of the East. This supersedes everything else. For us to be wardens of the East, I need all the men there, for their hearts and their souls to be committed to the East and nowhere else. They must be prepared to turn their back on the Vale. There we plant our flag as wardens. We maintain it. And it shall be difficult and it shall be lonely. But if someone's heart is in the Vale and they wish to spend hours there upon the day, I do not wish them to serve as wardens with me. For they would be better served to the crown over there.
But still, that being an outrider is being outside of the castle, right? So at that point, they weren't an outrider a long time ago already.
Well, it's more than that. But, it's, I think actually doesn't Artemis describe us in the best way possible? We are emissaries and warriors.
Right, like the duty has kind of shifted per what is needed, right?
Aye.
I
At the
see,
moment,
I
it
see.
is needed. We are two. Saeed is the warden of Greywatch, and us under his command. Our duty is first and foremost to secure Greywatch for the purposes of what may come in the future, and protecting it, and ensuring safety for all those who might travel through.
Let us quickly
Right.
make a
But we
control
wish
here.
is
I thought we were
still-
going to the pond. Hey, we're going to Greywatch. We'll talk it along the way. It's fine. I'm clearly chatting away. I tricked myself. Did you see? I told you when you were talking to Ulrich in there, and We saw a boar and it died. Wolves came out of here. They chased off. Very strange. Never seen them around here.
How big?
Not like the one on the hill, but they're, you know, a little bigger than normal, right, Archibald?
Yes, indeed.
It's a strange time.
Usually wolves aren't in this area, so it was indeed strange.
It's not. We're outriders, but we have additional responsibilities to Greywatch now.
Exactly. It was not as the Queen said. Increase patrols to Grey Watch.
Aye.
Be more vigilant. A warden is a governor of a territory, a military governor. That supersedes our responsibilities. The king, the late king, would say increase the patrols there. Keep watch. If they give trouble, strike them, bring them in. He toyed with the potential of positioning a lord in the east. But now Her Majesty has done it. You are wardens, not increase patrols, drive them out, make sure it's safe. Wardens, a military governorship for the Vale, for her. It must be established and persons must know. We have a time limit. If a route is to open, it must be understood. It must be known. They must feel our presence there before it happens. They must become used to us commanding this territory, so that whenever the others start flooding in here, there is no bones about it.
I think
It is
he's
not just
talking,
an increase of a
he's
patrol,
talking like,
if you understand.
I don't think he's talking like turn back
And
on
it
the veil,
allows
as in
us,
like
you know,
like
it's,
betray the
Instead of a
veil.
patrol,
It's just
I mean,
it
we
just
do, we're gonna
means
ride out
we've
here,
got
we're
to be
gonna ride
willing
down a little
to
bit
put
back and probably
River
something
Vale
with the
at, like
fur
as
or
in
something weird's going
the
on.
city
Of course,
But
we will
it's-
ride
but
every
it's
day
on
all
the
the way
back
to the cave
burner.
and back. If
It's
You
a
know,
presence
our
more than
focus
a patrol.
is
A
Grey
presence
Watch.
over here. It's all- you know, a lot of it is about that road and what may come down.
I take the wrong path. I take the wrong
Does-
path.
I have a question for you.
Go on.
Would be a good place to grow something.
Does a responsibility that supersedes a duty remove the duty in the first place? I don't believe it does. I believe it encompasses the same duty, does it not? It does, in a way.
Of course, but I don't want someone using the excuse of being an outrider.
That's all right, Ebenezer.
To
So what
stay
what I
away
was
from
saying
here.
was I don't think he's
Either
saying
do the way
that
it's been
people
is
got to be
we've been
willing
positioned in the
to
Vale.
basically, you know, put their lives in the veil behind them.
The point is,
Like, I don't think he's talking like
We-
like
we-
of terms of
we-
betrayal or turning our backs on
I
our
need the
duties.
outriders to ride
It's we
north
have new
and
duties. We
take
must fulfill them to the best of our ability.
Right.
You know,
And if our
the
hearts
Queen
aren't
says
in
we
it,
do it,
if
that's
we're
the
not willing
thing.
to make the
She
sacrifices,
told us to
then
watch
we
this
shouldn't
place,
be there.
Get it ready, and
I think that's what he's getting at.
And also, sometimes if she needs us for other things, she will let us know.
That's how I take
Yeah.
it anyway.
But maybe I'm being difficult here, right? But I just don't understand why this. Right, come on. Why this
Oh,
overarching duty or responsibility to this place removes the duty of an outrider in the first place? It's a priority, right? But it is still encompassed within the duty of an outrider.
Right.
Is it not?
But, and correct me if I'm wrong, Commander, but the Commander believes we can best serve this new responsibility by committing our time out here. The focus is here. This is our residence and our own.
Right.
And while still performing our regular duties as outriders, but now there's a larger responsibility in there.
Indeed, and also opening it up for the Vale Wardens to, you know, take more, do more patrols within the Vale, or closer to River Vale, I should say. And we will still be patrolling this area. However, our focus will be on the fort.
I see. I see.
Great point. Great point.
I see. But, alright, so then the difference is these, for example, Isaac or Torblin, they simply have a different interest now, right? Or it is relatively the same as before, it is just in a different area, isn't it? It's more
They
focused.
don't wish.
It is not the same.
It's still relatively the same concept of being out and serving out.
Well, no, but
Yes.
but listen, it's the commander is in charge of the Outriders, and if he wants you to commit your time here and you don't want to, then you don't have to be in the Outriders anymore.
Right. I have another question.
Aye.
What do the Vale Wardens do? I hear their name,
They
but I
ward
don't
the
hear
Vale.
what they do.
We ride out and they ward the Vale.
But what do they do toward the Vale? I've never seen them patrolling once or anything of the sort. Do they truly?
They do. They actually were doing a lot. Their cave, they were not only patrolling it during the day, they were gathering a lot of it. They created a stockpile of their saltpeter.
Right. I see.
So what is the point you were getting at? I still don't quite get it. You explain.
Well, I was asking for clarity, for it didn't make sense to me, but Roland has explained it
I
well.
think she wanted to know why Isaac not wanting to be here.
Yes, but more as in why is it necessary to leave, for example, when technically this would be part of his duty anyways as an outrider, right?
Right, it's just a matter of the focus.
But
commitment,
yes.
time and what the person in charge desires and requires.
Oh,
Oh, suggestion.
Oh, sorry.
oh,
Roland,
Aye.
I must say, Lieutenant, I expected thee to... I don't know, I thought that perhaps the way I posed it, that you might take up the offer to return to the Vale.
Well, I told you, I had talked to her about this when we thought we were gonna, when under King Leon, when he said to, I thought we were gonna have to come over and you would be lord of this place, and I already spoke to her about it a couple of times. So, she's got to come out here for A. She's willing to travel. I figure she could help us with stable things too. We're gonna need a lot of carrots, so plenty of excuses to see her. She'll come out here and spend time. I will have to go back there for some reason every now and then. Not a big deal. I mean, it's enough. She understands. Her family has run that stable since Rivenvale was founded. In fact, she's got a journal of one of her ancestors about how Rivenvale was founded. It's rather incredible to hear a first-hand account. You should hear it sometime. But she has a duty to that place. If I ever wanted to move here or something, I would never expect her to abandon her duty to the stable. It's their old history. It's her old family. And she has told me too. She says she likes it about me that I have a duty and I stick to it. Even if when it's a bit challenging and we don't get to spend enough time together. So who am I to let a woman down?
Even beyond that, which is very admirable, you have become a pillar within the Vale. Persons turn to you, Lieutenant. They see you as someone to lean on. Even the crown esteems you very highly. And you give up a lot of potential in being here, and it is not lost on me.
Well, I didn't, listen, perhaps I do have a bit of confidence that if I am so good at these things, perhaps I can bring more people out here.
I am.
We need 1 or 2 concerts for me brother. A little show, eh?
Oh, I wanted to bring. Oh, sorry. Have your little handshake. I wanted to bring something up though. Charles just mentioned to me briefly. He doesn't feel appreciated as part of the Vale Wardens. He's rode out to us into battle. Perhaps, if he's willing, we could take him on.
Simon also said that he felt invisible in the guard.
There you are, 2 more then.
Yeah, I will. Let's see what their answer is to the same question.
Well, with that, Lieutenant, we will allow you your repose. Thank you for Staying
Aye,
up for
aye.
just a bit longer.
Hey, don't worry. I'm gonna. Oh, my life is. I'm gonna get a lot better at writing now. That's what I said too. But write
Nah.
missives.
Come on, let us go up on the top.
Aye.
Dusele, what did Isaac say to you that made it hard to understand what happened?
You must forgive me, Roland. I did not mean to spoil that rather tender moment.
He said simply he was
What,
no longer an outrider.
what the handshake?
It's
Yes,
just a
indeed. I said happy
Okay,
little
listen,
handshake. I didn't mean
listen,
it like that. It
Archibald,
just came
Archibald. If you didn't know, I'm always gonna be the slowest handshaker ever. So it's unreasonable to expect anyone to wait that long to talk. I would prefer people start talking.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
Right.
Tess. I don't know about that yet.
Oh, no, it was more so just,
It might remain Bandit Castle.
well, yes, I just didn't get it, that's all.
Well, I wish to know what he said if you would share it.
I'm trying to remember, if I'm honest. He said that he was leaving. I said, why? He said, because he had to... He wanted to... He didn't want to not be able to go to the castle, something of that sort. Something along those lines. It wasn't anything bad. Forgive me.
You shall be the two madams of the castle, the first two madams. However,
Aye.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
What's that?
First, let me ask, do you both wish to be a part of this here path and journey?
Aye.
And what have you, Dusole?
Well, I support the endeavor. But I thought I was to be in the Rivenveld castle. I thought you desired me to pursue... what? The... Lady... Avenue.
I still want you to pursue it. And if I had my way, you would enter and continue to rise in the court.
Well, I do have some things in the works there. You understand? I do have some commitments I would like to see through. For I do think it to be the wise thing to... But you do have my support here as well.
It would help to have your support in the court as well.
Indeed.
To have
Does,
someone
this-
so...
does that answer suffice?
He's eating.
I can get close.
I'm sure no one is underneath us.
I can go give it a quick clear if you want.
Yeah, with me, I would feel much more comfortable if we did.
If that answer doesn't suffice for you, from my perspective, I've been in the castle for around 3 weeks. I'm honest, things at a casual conversation for you, I have no idea what you're talking about.
All clear,
don't.
Commander. Watch someone being really fucking sneaky. Ooh, look at this. I didn't see this room before. This is perfect for storage and stuff, but we actually, like, it would be nice to actually, you know, have storage in here, like guard storage. Obviously, we don't want to put too much, like, ask too much of the devs, but that would be perfect. It's already a room, you know, all they really have to do is put down, like, a zone, like, similarly
It's
to
quite
the
possible that
guard,
this
so-
influence and this good favor, I won't say it will be lost, but it will have to deal with potential naysayers whom we will not be there to correct. If you became a lady of the court, you would be eyes and ears for us who would speak favorably and see things favorably from our perspective to Her Majesty.
Like an
Who count-
ambassador.
Of a sort, perhaps. You know the truth of our intent, our devotion to her crown. How we move, how we think. And if persons speak ill or try to diminish the quality of the men here in the castle, again, someone within the
Ooh,
court
are
of
you
Her
telling?
Majesty
Nice. Want to
would be
tell us
very,
any
very
more?
useful.
What's the mod?
Not just to us, but to Her Majesty.
Indeed.
Let's get this bag off. Excuse me for a moment. This gonna hurt. Just testing what we can do here. Okay, rolling with a backpack on, not wires. I really hope they don't. I'm gonna put my armor on the horse as well. That could be a mistake if the horse bugs out, but I see. Honestly, I don't know if they go for that. It's a cool idea, but I'm pretty sure they already had pigeons that did that, and they removed it because apparently it was causing issues. But also, it's like, you know, kind of like having a mobile phone, but you know, like a falcon. it would completely remove the need for
I'm not
pigeon
sure.
coops.
I asked
It is a cool idea, though.
what
I do
is
like
the progress you have made then?
It would be
Did
very
you answer
cool
it?
if a falcon like landed on your shoulder. And,
I gave you an answer, yes.
Shall you give it again? I seem to have missed it.
Well, there's no concrete progress to give you. If you wish for me to give you something tangible in a sense, there's nothing of that sort. It's all a work in progress. It's all a
I
matter of...
guess you did make some progress. Celeste has your back.
Well, Yes, what I mean is putting more roots down and meeting more people, making more connections, ergo getting more information too, making more gatherings, having the crown. That sort of idea.
I see. Then you shall return to the Vale. It is my understanding.
Well, it is as I said to you, you have my support here likewise. But I asked you if that sufficed. I'm not quite... What would you have me do here, Saeed? What would you have of me? As far as your outrider stuff is concerned, I'm very, very, very out of the loop of all of that.
Well, if I had my wish, you would
It
be a
is-
lady of the court of the Vale. That is what I wish you to be.
Right, but what would my purpose be here?
I am not sure. I don't see a purpose, not yet.
Because I believe you always had a vision for me, and I don't believe that aligns with this here. It depends on what you intend here, right? Is it being on the defensive? Is it being on the offensive? Or what do you desire?
I desire you to be a great lady of influence in the courts, to become an advisor to the queen, to work your way up to an advisor, to the inner circle. Advise her as you have advised me, and in the process they would have advised you. You would learn from them many things that I cannot teach. For all your bad
Right.
qualities exist in me tenfold.
Right, but that's to Soleil's future. I mean more in the regard of what here? What can the people who are here do to serve this place and serve your intention? Are they to act in the same capacity, for example, as an outrider, right? Are they to patrol around and to see to things? Is that the idea? Would that
I
be
am
the
not sure.
role?
I would have to discuss this with my men, with Archibald, for example, who is now the sergeant.
Congratulations.
I
You
see.
honor me,
And
come on.
now, if I may, you are still maintaining the Outriders, right? You are still Outriders.
I am not
Serving
sure. I
under
didn't
this.
realize how complicated this would be. Toblin spoke of the
I
Outriders.
don't believe it is
And
complicated,
now you
but it
speak
seems
of
to
the
have become.
Outriders. I thought the Outriders would stay Outriders and we would
Okay, I don't
govern
know
out
what
of
Well,
here as wardens.
Well, precisely, but I'm confused because people seem to have left, and I didn't think that. I thought that to be unnecessary.
Nay, because the reason I have asked persons to leave, the Outriders. Up until now, we go on patrol, we come to the east, perhaps 2-3 times a day. And I fear when I am not present, it is even less. Then they return to the castle. This will not happen any longer. I will stay as warden of the east. My men will be wardens likewise. But from henceforth, this will be our place. This cold, dreary, lonely place. No more shall we frolic in the towns for hours upon hours in the day. We shall be cut from that culture.
I'm tired.
This
too.
will be the priority. In the same way, once or twice a day we would come, peruse, sniff about a bit, and return.
I'm about to go
The
make
Vale will now
food.
become that for us. And those who are not prepared to sever that tie, I do not wish them to be here now. I want whoever is ready to lose everything that we had there. And to some it is unfair, for some had their fortunes and their future in the Vale. Not everyone has been knighted or been deemed the head warden. Others have grown quite in influence. And my men, allow me to say, I believe are worth 5 of anyone in the Vale. 1 Toblin, 1 Roland, 1 Marzipan, 1 Archibald. They would be a great thing for the south. And so in leaving me, as much as it would hurt, It would bolster the kingdom. But they must be committed to this place, for this place must work. They must forget the veil. This is very difficult for some to accept. If someone wishes you to see them, they can come visit ye here. For this will be a postilion. It will be difficult. It will be the outpost. It will be the bulwark against what will come. Here I make my claim. We make our claim. In doing so, we serve the crown. But we have bandits and everyone else to deal with. Yes, Archibald.
No, I just said I was eyeing in agreement. I will
Yeah,
say.
I thought you were gonna say like something.
Yes. Well, there is one thing, Commander, that I should bring up immediately before it goes any further. I had audience with the Queen earlier, where I gave her my ideas of how to conduct trade and diplomacy with Kavari. She did mention that it is not like outright that anyone is to be denied, this honor of going into the winds, whether it might be a death sentence or not. Do you wish me to withdraw my name? Because I shall, if that is your wish. As I fear I may have to abandon my duties here for a time, if I am indeed chosen for the expedition.
If you were to leave now, it would be quite difficult. I would suffer a great loss, since you seem to be the most eager of the men.
Then I
who
will.
sees the vision.
Then I will withdraw my name from it. I have given Her Majesty my advice. She has heard it. Perhaps one day I will travel, but for now, my place is by your side within this fort.
You honor me.
No, you honor me, Commander.
You know, Archibald, many things cross my mind that I don't wish to speak. Tomorrow everything may change. Tomorrow we may spend hours in the Vale, though I highly doubt it, but it might happen.
Aye.
But anyone who isn't willing to give that up does not deserve it, in my estimation. For I would not wish for one more person to be here if they do not wish it. If this isn't meant to work, we would only be taking persons away from the Vale. And if it is meant to work, I would not share the glory with one more man. I will put a call to arms very soon. Upon the next few days, Archibald, men will know that it is us who claim this place and are wardens of it.
Indeed.
There is...
The Queen's decree already went up.
It has gone up already.
No, I saw it earlier.
Very well, I would like to see this with mine own eyes. There is stalls here of things that persons will come to purchase. There is the coop that we now possesseth. Again, we have salt and we have copper. Today we are wardens, but if we serve faithfully, tomorrow we shall be lords.
Those stalls are run by free folk and bandits. We will have to welcome them in some regard.
I agree. This is why I thought it was a little bit... It didn't make sense to assume we could just continuously slaughter without any reprisals. I do not think that is the way this will work, though I do foresee many battles with the bandits.
Aye.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is your vision for the atmosphere here? Do you see it as a walk in freely, do as you please, or, for example, you may go to the gate to say your name, be permitted in?
That will all be seen. I shall have a
Right,
heavy hand.
but-
I shall have a heavy hand, and people shall recognize my men as the wardens.
Right.
However, we are not the queen. And what the queen perhaps would not be able to disallow, or rather allow, perhaps we will be a bit more understanding. And yet, if they breach this understanding, we will meet them with force.
I see. And what purpose does calling to arms serve?
I will need men
Is
to
that to
faithfully...
join wardens?
Well, Archibald here, myself, and Roland and Toblin. We will need men to help us patrol. This is opportunity for all those in the land. Also, numbers should be needed. For the bandits and the free folk must see that the person who holds this base, they are not to be messed with.
I see. So this
knows?
shall be cohabited, in a way to put it.
I wish it to be always inhabited. With persons that are loyal to our cause, and therefore the Queen's. Who's to say? Perhaps we may have troop, a corps of men, a division. All the same, the call to arms will allow us to influence persons' minds and have them see the benefit in serving us, and therefore serving the Queen. In straightening us, we will weaken the North, for I have not forgotten my banishment. I have not forgotten who has honored me. You see,
I see.
there will be a day where the North will be forced to send emissaries to come talk to the Warden of the East. And I believe many persons shall be surprised at how soon this will happen.
This delay has such a condescending tone all the time.
They have banished me from the North. Now they shall have to deal with me. For we control the bellies of the people. No matter how brave or how hated, no one can sustain any sort of battle if they are hungry.
What happens if the North attacks Rivendell?
If the North attacks Rivenvale, I will take all my men here whom we would have rallied, and I will march straight north.
Do they know the send word to us over here if they get attacked?
We would definitely have been given word. They would send pigeons to us. If anyone dared to attack the Vale, I would take men and I would go and burn all of the North. I would sit... Rather... I shall not do that. I will go and liberate the North. I shall put it that way.
Speaking, there has been something I've been meaning to tell you for a few days, but you've been busy. That I had
me.
an idea of.
Now you shall have all the time in the world.
Well, with the North, I noticed if you go through the path by the pond, that's not really guarded that often, or I guess the closer one now too, from us. You get to Frosthaven, you could just go around the front of it and just have a scout check to make sure it's not busy, and then cross the stream towards the back path towards Frostmarch. And there's a giant ice wall blocking their view until you're right on top of them.
Paige, I will give you your first task upon the morrow.
Right?
I shall tell you then, but you will be sending a missive by hand north.
What's a missive?
It's like a letter.
Message?
Yes. Archibald, once we have stores here in terms of food and water and all the necessities, I believe after that's happened and we have enough men to give comfort to persons that they do not have to fear the brigands, though that will always be a worry, I feel as though we could attract farmers and whatnot. and all the
Aye.
other things that we spoke of.
Indeed. And if indeed this expedition is successful, we will be at the forefront of that.
Shall we go and check the other side? I wish to look at the pass from which they will come.
Aye.
Would it be seen as treason to try and get some northerners to turn over to our side here?
Why would it be treason?
I don't know, because they're northerners.
It's dangerous because of their current loyalties, but if there are some amongst them who are not happy with their situation, perhaps they'll find themselves.
Exactly. Trying to track their weaker links.
The thing is, though, they would have to swear fealty to the Queen.
No.
We could
Her
poach.
Majesty, I should say.
We could poach the farmer Sirarpi.
From the Vale?
And why not?
Well, they're gonna need her as well. But mind you, they do also have multiple farmers. Talking, 10 if not 20.
That is why I think the same. It would be more necessary for us, I feel.
Aye.
Also tomorrow, Elise, you shall swear an oath.
Nine?
You will give an official pledge.
Okay. I brought my seal with me as well.
We will have to get rid of our seals and become men of the march. Or rather, excuse me, men of the watch.
Blimey! That's a stretch.
Jumping
Indeed.
right on the treason.
Do you know Archibald and Elise, I suppose? I feel like we would be attracting the best of the best. Those who are willing to farm in dangerous lands covered by brigands, they would have to be way more stout, braver.
Right. We won't have very much like people around, but there'll be stronger people.
I am thinking about bringing Gwyn, the healer, to be our resident healer.
Interesting choice.
Usually I might kill him. But yeah. Right. That cave over there. I guess it's not a cave, it's a tree.
There is the path. There is the path
isn't-
from which... This is the path from which the traders will come, correct?
Aye, I believe so.
I am very eager to see how this will develop upon the morrow.
Indeed.
We shall have glory again. We shall have battles with the bandits. We shall have sorties as we first had before we crushed them.
Now this pass, imagine this. We were to set up walls and a
Archibald,
big gate.
Lord of the Pass.
Lord of the Pass, the morning
You
star.
shall not pass.
You
Ma'am.
shall not pass this pass.
Well,
Yes,
go on, tell us.
What if we were to have build a palisade here, palisade wall, and then gates here? They would be unable to pass that way, I believe, to the north. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. We found that out earlier.
What do you mean? There is a way north from there.
Yes, that is the way we came down, was it not earlier?
Yes, but you can't go up. You can only go down.
Ah.
I thought you meant there is a way from that direction.
No, I at least none that I'm aware of.
I don't remember where I saw it, but there was a tunnel somewhere around here.
Yes, you mentioned a cave earlier, Elise. Where did you spot that?
Well, I was standing on the tower up there. And I just saw it somewhere over this side.
Oh. Perhaps we must investigate that. How far? Yeah. Where exactly?
I would
do
have
the
to go
Wraith
back
Winds
up to
lie?
look at it. But I thought it was a tunnel.
Very interesting. Oh, the Wraith Winds.
Aye. Oh, blimey. Oh, it's chilly.
I understand you wish to put the palisade here before they reach the slope
Indeed,
of Greywatch.
Imagine this, right? Look, yes, a gate here, walls on either side blocking the way so they cannot get round, and then we could have the merchants, like as you said before, they could have a camp around here through the canyon on either side.
What about putting the gate there, like naturally between the canyon?
Well, the only problem I see is them getting
They
up
can
there.
ride up.
Yeah.
They can ride up.
Ah,
there.
I see. Hmm.
Do you
Wait,
think
do you wish always for them to go up there first? We can enact tolls upon the road as
Actually,
well.
that's a good point. If we have a gate here, they will have to go up there, and that will take them directly to us. And then, you know, down here there could be a gate and some stalls on either side.
What I
or
was
just
also
places to
thinking
take
is,
shelter.
what if they bring dangerous stuff from the island?
Aye.
Well, perhaps they will pay the toll master a heavy stipend enough for us to look away.
Even if it's like an explosive.
I kid. Perhaps when we are lords. Nay, if it is something like that explosive, we shall take it. We shall not allow it. This here is if the only way they would be able to bypass our castle is to come through here, and this could be easily defended, could it not, Archibald?
Aye, indeed.
I wish to be upon this rock.
Be careful, Commander.
Could we stand upon there to look down?
No.
Have you tried?
Yes, but... you remember...
I believe it could be done.
The only thing is, like, perhaps we can get there from the other side, but we'd have to go all the way around via the steps.
Nay. I mean right here upon this rock.
Oh, right. Yes, indeed. Perhaps we could construct a bridge between over it.
That would be incredible. I'm going to go check from the top.
Aye.
Do you think we can make it upon this rock beneath us?
There's only one way to find out, Commander.
Nay. We'll have to go down from here and slide.
Honestly, it's a bit high. Yeah, it's a bit high.
I got it.
I'm okay.
Look at this. As a postilion to guard upon.
Aye, indeed. If we... Oh. Again, I know we're talking a lot about building stuff, and I suppose that would take a lot of work. But...
What are you thinking? Share with me thy vision.
Just a
Steps?
Yeah, steps on the side of the mountain that lead right to here.
I do not see why it cannot be done.
Indeed.
If we can draw persons here, draw them here. It can be done.
Where's he gone?
Also, I believe if we are ever to be attacked, we shall prevent them from reaching the keep.
Aye.
I'm too tired to climb rocks like that.
That's fair.
Need to have a full survey of this place. I wonder if anyone has attempted to mine any of the rock here, if there is anything valuable inside it.
I've got a pickaxe.
We have much to explore and to learn. Perhaps
Aye,
today
indeed.
I shall take a repose a bit sooner in order to prepare.
Yes, I believe I will be laying my head soon. But yes, we can definitely survey the area. We must know this area like the back of our hands if we are to keep it safe.
I want to talk to you. I need your honest opinion on the Toblin situation.
All right.
I feel like his heart is not in it.
Commander, let him be, decide that. Don't decide it for him on this hillside.
And I just wish to hear your thoughts on it.
I sense his hesitation, but I do believe that is because he believes that he is going to be isolated, and he is right. We are going to be isolated. That comes with the territory. However, like I said earlier, I think that there is a bigger picture here that is not quite clear yet. With some time, and if this expedition succeeds, this place will become, well, it will be thriving. And we will be the first defense against whatever comes through those winds.
Before, when we came, we had nothing, truly. And under my leadership, together we have grown, each one of us, to positions of distinction. But throughout all of that, it was Saeed who was given his own troop. It was Saeed who was made captain. It was Saeed who was knighted. Then it is Saeed who has been made a warden. Or the head warden, I should say.
So you now wish to see him.
Since you heard some of the things he said, it revealed his heart. For when the late king passed, Toblin has grown immensely. He has become indispensable to the queen. In my absence, he speaks in my place. It is not a small thing to have such privileges. His influence within the court, with the queen, becoming the smith, all of these things, his relations and closeness with the princess, who I believe favors him. There is a rider behind us. I think it's Dusoleil.
Aye, it is.
And he has the favor again of the princess. All of these things. If he were to stay there, within a month he would be hand of the queen. And now, while this influence grows and he amounts to all of these great honors, he is plucked away from there. It hurts me. I feel like I am holding him back.
Perhaps there is a middle ground there. Perhaps he could serve as your messenger. Give him some of the leave that he wants. But, his home will be up here. I do understand what you mean. If you wish to see him rise to such a status, yes, but nothing is guaranteed there, Commander. There are many others who have proved themselves too. And the Queen already has a hand, does she not?
Yes, but the hand that she has doesn't seem so certain. In any case, those are my thoughts. And I look upon this mission that has been given to us as a battle that we must fight and win. And we do not want anyone in the ranks who is not completely committed. I'm glad Isaac at least had the understanding and the honesty to say that his place is in the castle, not here.
May I be honest, though, about
Yes.
Isaac? I think that he is smitten at the moment. And that is where that decision came from.
Well, he will ruin himself in doing so.
I just hope it works out for him, eh? I have no doubt he will be a wonderful Queen's Guard. However, I do hope that Obviously, was some part of his decision, but I hope that wasn't the entire thing.
If that's a terrible way to decide, because if this woman is worth it, she will come to you.
Aye.
She will preserve her feeling for you, though there be a distance between thee. And if she wishes, she would come to you. If she's not willing to come to you, she's not. If someone was not willing to endure the separation and cross distances to come, I would deem this person not fit for me.
There's a horse approaching.
Aye, there is.
Wolf?
No horse.
Horse.
Interesting. Didn't know you could get up that way.
They have a dead deer on their horse.
Now we know. Wait, no, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that.
Calm down. Artax, calm yourself. Please.
It might be James. It might be James. I say for they had a dead deer.
Now with that said, I have written a strong letter of recommendation to Isaac, and whatever company he joins, it will be bolstered. He is young and he deserves to learn his path in his own time.
Big dog,
Does
thank you for
anyone
the
have
follow.
any food?
Soul Witch, if I didn't already, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Yes, for once I can be the one.
Who goes there? Who goes there? Ah! Is that Kale?
Yes, it is. Came here to check my pigeons.
Come have a seat, Kale. Come have a seat. You are welcome.
I need to start favoriting more emotes. Ah.
Will you have a seat?
Yes, it's a bit hard for me to sit on this chair somehow.
There is
Give me a moment.
a trick that you must learn. Yeah, yes. I think you got it. How art thou?
Good. Tired, restless nights, but besides that, pretty good.
I should like to make my first formal request.
Okay.
In my capacity of the new honor bestowed upon me and to my men. I should like to ask you to remove thy mask.
Sorry, Master. Really used to wearing it around these parts of the lens.
Understand. Aiel, I have been named Warden of Greywatch. Warden of the East. This castle
My Twitch
shall
is
now serve the crown in an official capacity. And my men and me shall be the stewards and wardens of it, to oversee it. I no longer shall be posted within the castle, but here.
What does this mean for the people that took reside here? People without the capability to work, people that lost their arm, people that were exiled from both the north and the south, people that are not welcome anywhere, old people. What becomes of them?
What it means and becomes is, it would be in their best interest to show courtesy when stepping into this house. And that I am neither the north or the south. And perhaps what was not permitted by either crown explicitly, that here perhaps things may be slightly different. But I shall retain the final word on things, and certain things I shall not tolerate. I am not against men who wish to be free, and those who wish to come here to eat, to make use, to continue their lives. I shall not make it my purpose to make them suffer or press my boot against their head. But great change shall be coming, and order shall be kept. For we have been named governors, military governors of this region. What say ye?
What is for me to say, Master? You know me. I just see this place as a piece of rock where I sometimes lay my head, where I check my pigeons, where I sometimes condone talks away from both kingdoms to gain the knowledge that I must without anyone close by. That's it.
But you shall still be welcome to do so. If ye see your companions and whoever else, I trust that you will relate to them that Saeed and his outriders are wardens of the East and oversee this land on behalf of the Queen.
There is a slight issue with this. The group that stayed here is crumbling apart a bit. The man they call the Scarlet Prince took his leave after a outing, apparently.
Yes, yes, we have heard this fake news as well.
Well, it
From other
did not.
from other sources.
Okay, it did not seem fake as I got told, but it wouldn't be the first time that a lie is spread within these walls. So
What does that change the Scarlet Prince? I'm sure there will be many others.
nothing. I don't think nothing. You just stay the same. I don't know if people will stay here or somewhere else, but Like I said, I don't mind. I would be honored to stay here because you know my pledge.
Shall you remind it to me?
If you wish, of course, my pledge is to the crown, to the queen, her most gracious, to the late king and his wishes, and to my mentor, Said.
It seems as though you have been given terrible news at hearing this. Your
No, no.
eyes start this way and that, and you sigh intuitively.
Because I know what will happen eventually.
And what shall happen?
People shall revolt. They might even say, you
And
know,
who will revolt?
I don't
Well-
believe there should be any people left, frankly.
no, there are a lot of people left. They are just scattered. But this would mean two things: either they need to bend a knee, or not bend a knee. That's basically it.
Why does this term consistently arise, bend the knee? I do not need anyone to bend before me.
Well, but they do need to before the queen.
They do so every time they step into the walls of the Vale to purchase something.
I
Every
know,
time they
that's-
step into the walls of the Vale to purchase something, they bend the knee. They say, although I am free and wish to be on my own, this one thing I can't do. So I have to step into the house and take something out of the pantry. Persons like to pick and choose when they bend the knee. I will not force someone to have to bend before me. But there are certain things I shall maintain. If they do not wish to bend the knee, they can strike a royal head and place whatever crown they find on their own head. You saw that Hugo did it. The north is very shaky. If I had not might do this, I would climb there now with a regiment of men, and I would bend it to my will. When I hear this talk of bending knees and the huffing of puffing, it takes all my strength not to roll my eyes from the front to the back. They do not wish to be subject to another, then let them assume command. There is now a shaky foundation in the north. I tell it you. If I did not pledge to my queen my service, as I did to the late king, I would conquer the north. Or I would die in the process. Let the free folk then grow and show their strength and march north. But if they come here with such supercilious ideas, I will not entertain them.
No, the thing is,
I speak openly to you as a man of the desert.
I know, and I do agree with things, but I'm just telling you what is going to happen. They will probably not go march on you, Master Side. That would be stupid. They are beaten already. They'll just hunker down somewhere else, gather forces, gather power in any means necessary, and then strike. That's
Kyle, let me tell you something. See this man to my left, Archibald. Even the woman next to her, Lucille, whom the North has tried tooth and nail to execute because they fear her. Though she has outlived both the king and Chodius. Even the page who sits next to her. With one other person and yourself. If you were brave, loyal, and stout, I guarantee you, we could conquer the North. It will be a snowball that grows into something unstoppable, this 6. Be very careful to hear these persons and let them influence your mind with this talk of free this, free that. Man who does not wish to be subject dies in the pursuit against it. They like to pick and choose. Again, I have no issue with these folk. I wish them to come to take care of their pigeons, to perhaps work the booths. However, there will be certain rules they must follow. It is my duty.
We understand that for some this might be a bitter poultice to swallow. However, in the long run, it will do them good.
That's what I keep trying to tell them, but no one here listens to me and is only talking about gaining power and not bending a knee and staying free. And I'd rather die fighting for freedom. Well, sorry, I'd rather die fighting a free man than to bend a knee. I've been trying, really, but people made up their mind, so.
I shall reveal to you something which I have not revealed to anyone, or to very few. I am not Solkharen by birth. But the men of the desert conquered my peoples. And I was but a child, and I was taken as a slave servant. Do you understand? It is the custom there. And those who are subject are raised to fight, to be stout and loyal to their chief, whom is their conqueror. But if a man is brave, loyal and stout, he can rise, being but a servant. I have served under my chief in the desert, and even now, I have risen ever a servant to distinction and honors. Duty is not an insult. Servitude is not an insult, it is an honor. When I arrived here, the late King Leon had surrounding him many disloyal persons, too many to count. And I watched as all of them fled, one by one, running to wherever they thought could be of more benefit to them. We stood by him at the most difficult lines, at the most difficult moments, and put our lives on the line. Several times, not being asked, but we did it regardless. Many have grown to hate us because of it. But look at us now. I tell you this, for you have asked me to teach you.
Fuck.
Be very careful of these persons that talk thus. They will insinuate your mind and your brain, your thoughts.
Oh.
They will make you despise yourself and your condition and your situation. Several times, while I was serving the king, I begged to be released, to come here and be a bandit,
I'm gonna have to call
to
it,
raise a
guys.
regiment and
I'm
take the
knackered.
north. But I obeyed, and I carried out my duty. And where are they now? Where is the king himself? He couldn't bear kingship because he didn't earn it. To be free is not a privilege. It is a responsibility, one that many persons can't bear. If you cannot bear servitude, you cannot bear freedom. What happened to King Hugo? He was all powerful. What happened? They say he vanished into bone dust, like the buffoon he was.
Well, it happens when you meddle yourself with strange powers who do not belong to you.
I have been appointed warden, me and my men, and we shall govern. Though, as I say, they will not need to bend the knee, but certain things must be understood. To these we will be unbending. And to those who understand and respect, perhaps they will grow to like and understand us, to love us, and march with us. For there is a Solkaren proverb, Kael. Yet it comes from Saltreach. They say when the tide comes, it must raise every ship.
What the fuck am I doing?
And you want me to relay this message to the others if I see them, correct?
Naam. They will find soon enough, but if you see them first, tell them. If you can gather them to come to speak, I would prefer it and I will be grateful to thee.
Consider it done.
Naam. Are you allowed north?
Yes, of course.
Tomorrow I shall like to deliver a message. I shall like it to be in the hands of Elise, who is my page. I would desire for you to accompany her, so that no ill befalls her and no attacks.
I might not be around tomorrow.
It is well. If you are, you will assist. If not, I will find another.
All right.
I'd meet the triplets.
Yes, but you underestimate how much I am hated there.
I did not know how much they know if I'm close to you or not.
I assume at this point everyone knows. That pumpkin did see you, did she not? Consider all of the North aware.
Right, sir. I still have my disguise that I used.
Damn. Kyle, have them understand that the Queen is not King Leon. And the Warden of the Queen is not King Leon. The harsh stance the King took perhaps won't be the same under the Queen and her wardens.
I will, but I know their response. But it's fine. I'm gonna tell this is what it is. We either accept it, because if you don't, well, it's not gonna turn out good. And
You don't have to try to convince them.
I know, but I know there are some of them that could be useful for the South, which they also acknowledge, but they only want to work with if there is coin involved, and again, this stupid idea of not being in servitude, which is basically the same. So I don't really get why.
Perhaps there will be much coin for them. More than they imagine. Tell me something. Were you with them today?
No, I was not around for the whole day.
Understood. That is fair.
Do excuse me, I must take my leave.
Um,
I will be resting. I will see you on the morrow, all of you, eh?
Good night.
All right. Have a good,
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
good morrow, Sergeant.
Good morrow, Commander. Sorry, Warden.
You honor
Warden,
me.
Commander.
You honor me, Conrad.
Yeah, I think you mean Sir Warden Commander.
Oh, blimey. You're right. Sir Warden Commander, I wish you a good night.
Damn, you as well.
Alright, guys. I am excited to see where this goes. It could end up being the death of us all, but that's okay. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for the support. Let's go raid someone. Who is streaming at this current moment? Let's have a look at the Discord real quick. I have no doubt. We can find someone. Oh, I'm hoping we can anyway. Oh, let's raid Celeste. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Frank, sing us out. Actually, you know what now? Let's you know what? We've risen a bit today, so let's play this. Good night, everyone. Peace, guys.